YouTube, it's your girl Tara, and I'm super excited, and I hope you guys will be excited because this is my first ever bridal series because I am officially engaged. I got engaged on New Year's Eve / New Year's Day. He proposed at midnight on New Year's Eve, so I've been engaged ever since. I have been wedding planning ever since. And the reason for this series is just to kind of capture everything that I've been doing this far and hopefully being able to help some of you guys who are currently engaged, plan on getting engaged, or anything like that. Any tips, tricks, budgeting, recommendations, those kind of things that I can kind of help you guys with that I've been learning along the way. So a little bit of background. Like I said, we got engaged New Year's Eve. New Year's Day-ish, and then the next day literally we had our venue and our date, only because I try to do as much as I can while I'm out there, because I am an out-of-town bride, meaning I do not live where I'm getting married. I currently live in Maryland. I work in DC, but my fiance and my wedding will be in Oklahoma. So I'm back and forth all the time trying to do as much wedding planning as possible, confirming as many things as possible, because I'm not there all the time to be able to communicate with certain vendors and things. So just a little bit of background on my venue. Like I said, I'm getting married in Oklahoma City. And we do have our venue. It is absolutely beautiful, although I do have some pros and cons, only because the venue, you're literally only paying for the space. That's it. It's like a blank slate, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. You have to find a vendor for all your linens. You have to find a vendor for catering, for decor, for flowers, for every little thing. You have to find your vendor. You're literally just paying for the space. And that can be a good thing because it's budget saving for a lot of the DIY brides and those kind of things. I am not a DIY bride, but I've quickly had to learn to be because I really don't have a choice. The venue we were going with before was my first choice. I did have a first choice venue and I absolutely fell in love with it. Unfortunately, we did not go with that venue because they were not as friendly as they should have been to a new bride. So ultimately I decided, I didn't want them to have my business. So we decided on this venue, and like I said, it is beautiful, but it is a little more work trying to kind of put my vision into the wedding. So that's that. What else can I tell you guys? I have done a little bit of vendor hunting as far as linens, comparing those kind of prices. I've gotten a lot of help from my matron. Sorry, I have a maid of honor and a matron of honor. My maid of honor is in Oklahoma, and then I have 3 bridesmaids in Oklahoma as well. So they've been so much help. My mother-in-law as well, sending me pictures and those kind of things. As far as linen is really the biggest thing for me because I feel like linen sets the atmosphere. My colors are purple and champagne. I won't say gold because it's not that deep of a gold. It's like a purple and champagne, and then ivory. And so I want the table linens to be ivory, and then little hints of accents of the gold and the purple everywhere in the cake. Those kind of things. So it's been a journey this far planning. I will say I've had a lot of fun doing it this far. It's just, again, it's a lot of work and a lot of details goes into planning a wedding. Literally, when I thought about planning a wedding, I thought about all the things that you see on TV and these women just having a ball and just decorating and picking this and this and this, and I want that. And it's so not that easy, especially when you're on a budget Also, we have 300 guests so far coming, and that is a lot of people. Most of those people are actually coming from my fiance's side. He has a big family and social circle and those kind of things. My family's a little bit smaller, so, but either way, 300 people it is. So yeah, I also want to share with you guys a lot of wedding planning things that I've done, the DIY part of it. This M thing right here, last name will be Mitchell, so that's why you see the M right there. This is my wedding planning book, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. I've also created a wedding planning bridal party books for my bridesmaids, and I'm excited to show you guys that as well, kind of the process of what I did to ask them to propose to them to be my bridesmaids. I have 7 of them so far. 2 of them are his sisters, and then my maid of honor, is out here, which I'm so happy about, because at least I can talk to her about wedding planning and things, and she kind of has helped me on this side. And then, like I said, I have 2 of my best friends in Oklahoma City that are not in Oklahoma City, but in Oklahoma, that are out there and helping with the planning process as well. What can I talk about next? I didn't tell you guys how I got engaged. So it was New Year's Eve, and I had just happened to be out there because we said we wanted to start spending more holidays together. So he flew me out there for New Year's Eve, and we went. He woke me up that morning and told me to get dressed in comfy clothes because we were going how did he put it? Snowshooting, I guess. And it was cold at the time because it was, December. And we went to a big baseball field where people were snow sledding down the bleachers of the baseball park. And so that was so fun. Snow tubing, that's what it is. Snow tubing. So we had the big snow tubes, and then we'd slide down from the top of the bleachers all the way to the bottom. So much fun. Like, it was amazing. And then after that, he took me back to the house, and then he told me to get dressed, and he had already told me like we were doing something special, so get a nice dress. So I did. And got a really we went to a basketball game, Thunder versus I do not remember who they were playing. I am a basketball fan, but only so much, so I don't remember who they were playing. But so we went to a basketball game. Yes, I was dressed up, but we were in the skyboxes, and it was his coworkers were having some kind of function, some kind of New Year's Eve party in the skybox, and so they had hors d'oeuvres and dinner up there, and liquor and those kind of things. It was beautiful. I got to meet all his coworkers for the first time, which was really good, really fun. And then after that, we went on the little bike rides downtown. Where like a bike ride taxi. We got in one of those and got to view downtown, and that was really romantic and really sweet. And I loved that. And then we went to a blown glass gallery, which, oh my goodness, was so beautiful. I don't remember the name of it, but it is in downtown Oklahoma City. We did that, and then him and I looked around. Again, we were still with his coworkers, and him and I looked around, and like I said, it was beautiful. We were just having a really good time. We were just sipping on champagne and those kind of things, and it ended up being like 11:30, and they were like, okay, everybody who's staying for the ball drop, head up to the escalators, or head up to the elevator to the top of the roof. Well, I didn't know anything about it, so he's like, okay, we're gonna go watch the ball drop. And I was like, okay, cool, great. So we went to the roof. It was a lot of people, but it wasn't, again, his coworkers were still there. And we were just looking at the ball. Literally, we had a view of the ball. It's not a drop. Is it a drop? Does the ball? I don't remember if the ball raises or drops in Oklahoma City, but nonetheless, they do have a ball, and it's we had the perfect view of it on the rooftop. And then it got close to midnight or whatever. They're doing the countdown. He's talking to me, saying little stuff in my ear like, I love you and those kind of things. And he's being really sweet. And it was just a really good night. And I was just happy. And it got to 1. And the last thing he said was, will you make me the happiest man in the world? And I was like, yes, of course. And then he drops down on one knee, pulls out the ring, and he proposed. And everybody's literally looking and clapping, and there's pictures being taken, and it was beautiful. I cried. Unfortunately, we didn't, because it was dark outside, we didn't capture it, and so we actually had to reenact it when we got back in the blown glass gallery. And then one of his coworkers had us kind of reenact it, where he got out on one knee and was proposing, and it was really pretty inside, because we got to take a picture in front of the blown glass, so it was nice. So when people when people see when I post a picture of him on one knee, like, people were like, you don't look excited. Well, that's the reason, because it had already happened, and so I was just kind of soaking in everything. And so when we got back to the house, there was a bunch of cars at the house already. This is like 1 o'clock in the morning by this time. And his mom was there, and his sister was there, and a few more people, and he had champagne. And I was like nervous, because I was like, okay, are we telling everybody? Like, I don't know what to do. I've never been engaged before, so what are we doing? And then once everybody, pour glasses or whatever, he made the speech and was just like, and I would like you to congratulate myself and my fiance. And everybody started clapping, and it was really great. I called my mom. She was not answering the phone. I was so upset. Like, Mom, like, answer the phone, because I just got engaged. And I was like, I can't post it on Facebook, because that's when it's really official, when you tell Facebook about it. But I couldn't post it on Facebook, because of course I wanted to tell my mom first. She already knew. He had already talked to her, weeks before about it. But the time difference in Oklahoma is an hour behind Maryland, so she was already asleep by that time. And then the next day, I found out we had a surprise engagement party. He had told me prior that we were having a party, but I didn't know that it was going to be an engagement party. So all of my friends in Oklahoma were there. Who is now my matron of honor, and then one of my bridesmaids came up to the house, and then his family and friends were there. It was a wonderful celebration. And then, like I said, literally after that is when the next day is when we found our venue. So I've been like a bride on the hunt, trying to have the best wedding that I can, for as little as I can, because I am just straight out of grad school, so money ain't popping like that. But just trying to have the best wedding that I can. He has been super supportive through the whole planning process, and my bridesmaids, like I said, have been super supportive. My mother, my mother-in-law, soon to be mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my sister-in-law, like, everybody's been so supportive. I was really worried about people and their opinions reflecting on me, but everybody's kind of like, you're the bride, whatever you want, which is excellent. I love that piece. I will not say that I'm a bridezilla, because I don't think I'm a bridezilla. My fiance thinks I'm turning into one, because I just like to plan so much. But again, it's hard, because I am out of town. So a lot of the stuff that I find or do, I have to do it on the phone or over email and those kind of things. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm getting, the best quality vendors that I possibly can get. And then when I try to go back to Oklahoma at least once a month or once every other month. And then when I'm there, I'm constantly wedding planning. Sorry, my hair. What else? So the last time I was there in Oklahoma, I was excited because my bridesmaids got their dresses. We picked out their dresses and they looked absolutely beautiful in them. We went to David's Bridal and they're the Vera Wang collection. They all looked beautiful, and then afterwards we all went to dinner with the groomsmen, and so everybody got to meet each other. We were missing a couple of my maid of honors out here, so she wasn't able to attend in Oklahoma, but for the most part that was really fun, kind of, being able to have that support. And the people around us that love us, that have known Chris and I for so long. So that's really great. What else can I talk about? I think that's it for now. I feel like I've talked your guys' head off, but there's a lot of things that I want to talk to you guys about in future videos. I do have a planner that I will show you in the next video. Sorry, I'm tearing up back here, but this is my planner, and I will show you, there's so much detail in here, so I'll do that in another video of kind of what everything is in here. All my vendors and that kind of stuff is in here. I also will tell you guys how I proposed to my bridesmaids, because that's actually a cute story, and I kind of did a little DIY for them. And also I did one for my wedding planner. I asked my aunt to be my wedding planner, and I'll show you guys how I did that as well. So I think that's it, and thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more videos. Please like the video, please comment, tell me what else you guys want to know along the way. I also have a few bridal shows that I'll be going to, that I'll be blogging about. I've never been a blogger, but yeah, so just let me know what else you guys want to hear, what you want to see, what I can DIY for you guys, and we'll just continue. Okay, thank you.